Hey there, planners. Today I want to share with you a handful of influencers here on YouTube who I am finding a tremendous amount of inspiration for as I think about setting up my planner for 2025. I'm going to share those with you today because I'm enjoying them and I want you to enjoy them too. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. One of my tips for setting up a planner system that is going to be very functional for you and also inspires you to keep coming back to it and is aesthetically pleasing to you, whatever that means to you, is to get some influence from others with caution. So you don't want to become over-influenced. You want your planner system to be tailored to you and to be effective for you. But a great way to get new ideas is to go look out into the planner community and get inspiration. And I follow a tremendous amount of planning channels here on YouTube, from teeny tiny ones, brand new ones, all the way to the big guys. And I wanted to share with you a handful of influencers who are really inspiring me. I am binge watching their channels right now and getting a ton of inspiration. And what you'll note is they are not necessarily using the same tools that I am using. In many cases, they're using planners that I don't use, have never used, or I'm not planning on using. And that's actually what I like about them, because I'm understanding what works for them and how they're leveraging their tool to be more effective and make them more effective. And that's kind of the inspiration that I'm looking for. So I'm excited to share these channels with you. I hope you'll go check them out and look for your own ways to get new inspiration. So with that, let's get started. All right, the first channel I want to share is Elise Morgan. So Elise describes herself as just a girl who loves Jesus, pens, inks, and planners. Yeah, sign me up. Elise, I think we're BFFs. We just don't know it yet. So what I love about Elise, she's using Hobonichis and traveler's notebooks and different journals, memory keeping. She also has a great passion and love for fountain pens and fountain pen inks. Now, that is a world that I have, like, my pinky toe has been dipped in, but I am nowhere close to, deep diving the way you can deep dive and the way Elise has deep dived. But I love, for some reason, learning about it. And if you are interested in fountain pens and fountain pen inks and sort of the mechanics of that, I would highly recommend her channel because I think you could get a lot of great information about it. New Bible Day is a great example of where she's sharing some of her spiritual resources and her Bible journaling. That's actually how I found her channel in the first place. I love her plan with me's, the way she's using her planner. It kind of feels like the way I use my planner, even though we're using different tools. So I think it's really fun to watch her, and I've really enjoyed getting to know her planning style and, getting ideas from watching her channel. So I would highly recommend Elise as an option for you to go check out some new inspiration. The next influencer I want to share is Sui Plans. Sam does reviews, functional planning. She shares her planning system and journey in a way that is so authentic. So when she's struggling with something, she shares that. When she feels like she's in planner peace, she shares that. I just find her to be so authentic. I cannot help but relate to her, and I am willing to bet that you will feel the same way if you spend any time on her channel. She does a lot of great reviews, but her concentration is really around Hobonichi, particularly Hobonichi Weeks. She also uses this adorable little pen and gear notebook that you can pick up at Walmart. It's so cute, and the way she uses it, she's been through rings planners and different Hobonichi planners. It's really fun to watch her journey and how she aspires to find that balance between journaling and planning and functional planning and memory keeping. And, it's really been fun over the years I've been watching her to follow her. I get a ton of inspiration from her. I feel frustrated when she feels frustrated. If Sam uses a Hobonichi cousin on Wednesday, then I use a Hobonichi cousin on Wednesday. That's kind of how I feel about Sam. But I highly encourage you to go check out her videos. She's very authentic, and you will find her very relatable, and her material around planning and functional planning gives you a ton of great ideas. All right, next up on the list, I want to talk about Sui Plans. I started watching Sui Plans because this was popping up in my list of, you know, recommended videos, and she's another one that I find very relatable. So she uses Hobonichi planners and journals. She uses sterling ink. She also has a lot of different ideas about journaling and planning, and I just find her to be very relatable. I also get some really great tips from these videos, like this video on planner peace and planner decision fatigue, and her sharing sort of how she is thinking about her 2025 system. I have watched this video a couple times now, a couple different times, because I just found the content so interesting. So I think this is a great place to find inspiration. She also occasionally does reviews, bag reviews and journal reviews, and just is really honest in her planner chats and, you know, sort of her journey as she goes through. You can see on her channel she uses a lot of different resources and shares a lot of different things. So goal planning, journals, planners, different formats. I just really have gotten a lot of inspiration from her, and so glad I found her channel. All right, next up, I want to talk about Rebecca Plans. So I found Rebecca Plans probably a year ago, and she does, you know, planning and productivity videos, a lot of Hobonichi and a lot of sterling ink, also some like B6 common planner, you know, commonplace notebook, things like that. I think I've also seen her do traveler's notebook. What I love about Rebecca Plans is her style of planning. It is stunning. The way she sets up a planner page is absolutely, it has a design feel to it. It's just stunning. And I could try for a million years with all the same supplies and never achieve the level of aesthetic goddess that she achieves in her planner setups. I can't even describe it in words. All I can say is it is the most pleasing thing to watch her set up a planner page. I keep coming back because I love to watch her set up planners. She even did a video, and it might have been like a year ago, for how she thinks about designing a planner page. I'll see if I can find it as I'm scrolling through here, but it was very helpful to actually hear her talk through her way of thinking about it. But I still, even with like her inside thoughts, I still cannot, oh, here it is. It's my creative process. And she actually talks through selection of supplies and how she lays things down and layering. I try to do that, but my pages just don't look as gorgeous as hers. So if you're looking for some completely inspirational aesthetic planning pages, go check out Rebecca Plans. It's like my safe little haven of planner setups. When I need to see beautiful planner pages, I come here. All right, the last one I want to talk about today is Oh, Really Alana. And this is planners, lifestyle, and writing. She's paper obsessed, as described by herself. She is an author with amazing creativity and a variety of planners that are so completely different from what I use. She uses Passion Planner and rings, and I just don't use the things that she uses. However, I am so inspired by her, and this is my favorite time of year to watch because she is crazy about fall and also prepping for an annual writing event that occurs every November, which really requires her to put all her planner tools to good use. And I just get so much inspiration from her and the way she thinks about planning, the balance between the functionality of her plans and the beauty of her plans. I just really enjoy watching her, learning from her, gathering information about it, seeing the way she sets up and uses different planners. It's really fun. So, you know, this is an example of going way outside my own style to get really good inspiration. So I would highly recommend go check out Oh Really Alana. And I even think I talked about her in a different video. I've been following her channel for a while. She's just really fun to watch. So recommend you go check it out. All right, so that's a handful of influencers in the planning community that inspire me. I hope that you will go get inspiration from these folks. I would love for you to share. Where do you get inspiration from? Do you have planner influencers that you follow? Let's create a list down in the comments below and all go get inspired as we think about our setups for next year. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this, and as always, thanks for planning with me.